Okay, friends, Vujosevic here as we continue. We've run into now our third Hunter. So it seems like Hunter's a little bit popular. That's okay. I don't know if I want a War Axe here. Actually, I'm going to because... Not because I necessarily want to remove this, and maybe I should have just held the weapon. Holding the weapon would have been better. But because I know I wanted to have it equipped so that I can play the Stonehill Defender onto an empty board. Stonehill Defender is absolutely amazing. That's a cute little card. And it's a 1-mana card. So our opponent is in pretty good shape right now. But we get a good discover. Hopefully we learn from our mistakes of last games. And we do go with our low curving cards. Because now we've got a nice 3-4. So we're obviously not hitting... Oh, please be slow. That is slow. I love it. I love it. Yeah, that's really good for us. Now I really wish I hadn't wasted that extra... So we're just going to taunt out basically with the strongest minions that we can. Or strongest taunt minions, I should say, as we can. Next turn, it's going to be a little awkward for mana usage. But I think we'll Tar Creeper hero power as opposed to the Discover. The Discover is just, it's just too weak. Be slow again? That's okay. Hey, Fiery Bat. Our opponent's at 4 of 7, which is terrifying. Now we take one of these out. We need to remove a little bit of power from our opponent's board. And that was the second animal companion, so that's a very good thing. So we're oh, that is awful. Yeah, the Cult Master is absolutely fantastic for our opponent. And we're not able to remove it right now. Oh, yeah, no, they did trade properly there. Because we're not able to remove it because our Tar Creeper has 1 attack on our turn. So we need to top deck a Cruel Taskmaster... That's not it. As I keep talking. We could honestly remove it with Ravaging Ghoul. And you know what? That's not even a horrible play. We trade our Ravaging Ghoul, but we get a draw. I mean, we're behind on the quest anyway, so I don't think catching up is going to be the way to do it. But I do think denying cards from our opponent is a good strategy. And this is going to do exactly that. And roommate aggro all the time. Don't they know when Goro's out today? Oh, that's going to be very unfortunate for us. We have no way to deal with that once again. Uh-oh, not more buffs. And adapting. Oh, we really need some help now. Plus 3 health. Awful. Awful, awful for us. Okay, options. Options are not looking good. Wow, that's so brutal for us right now. What happens if we draw? What could we possibly draw right now that's actually good? I guess execute. And then, I mean, attack this. But even that isn't great because then we have 0 board. No, then we just throw Armor Smith, which also isn't good. We could just taunt up, like quote unquote taunt up. It's unfortunate we can't throw an Armor Smith up behind one of our taunts. And if we throw our big taunt, honestly, it's not even doing that much. Maybe we just have to... This goes 4-5. Let's see what we can discover. Maybe we can discover a 4. Oh, this is a you know what? This is a really good 8, so we'll take that one. And then we're going to hang on to our 3. So Primordial Drake is a card that, after only a few games of playtesting right now, I don't know if this is 4 or 5 right now, but Primordial Drake, oh, brutal. Stampede is one of those great... Oh, my. If our opponent... even if the issue is, even if our opponent fills their board right now, let's say they dump a bunch of cards, the Stampede is going to refill their hand. Is it for every beast? Yeah, so this is awful. So even if we, let's say we brawl this down now, great. Oh my goodness, there's so much going on in this Leok. Luckily, this does say beast. So actually, Brawl's pretty good right now. Brawl's kind of excellent. This is as good as we could almost hope for here. I mean, sure, this trades, but this is alright. And our quest is almost there. And we're going to have more armor after the quest, which is one of the issues I think that this deck is going to have in the long run. Another scavenging. Oh, that's brutal. That's going to be bad news bears for us. It is good we got one trade off. Surprise, surprise. Oh, boy. Uh-oh. Is that the quest completed? Ooh, pushing face as opposed to completing the quest. Neat. I think we need to do some... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do we lose right now? I don't want to say that we lose right now, but... It's great that we have Sulfur Ass right now, but I'm not sure we're going to be able to stabilize in time. Oh, BM! I mean, sure, Happy New Year at the beginning of the game, but... Oh, now we have to Hearthstone even harder right now. Oh my goodness, this card has been buffed ridiculously. Yeah, give me that, give me that. Oh boy. Well, the quest just got completed next turn. And a Tar Creeper. Not the best thing in the world for us. So this is 5. I don't think it's the best play though. I think we just have to taunt up like crazy. Even though they're all going to be favorable trades for our opponent. Oh, this is so bad right now. Let's see, we can get something that'll be sweet. Massive. We already have Taunt. Wind Fury. That's no good. It's not going to live. No, we already have Taunt. Why is this allowed to get Taunt? I don't like that mechanic. Come on, Blizzard. Give me health or targeted by spells or something. I'll go +3 attack just for the... laughs. I don't think... I mean, we could have done this and then tried to do some sort of... Oh, maybe this was better. Just there's... Okay. I mean, this is still so much damage into face, though. Plus a huge minion. Plus, yeah, plus the 8/8. Maybe we do need to get that second brawl in here. Oh, this could be a little rough. 15 1-drops. Ooh, that's a big deck. Huh. That's not what we need. Execute, that's a decent card. I guess we just do this. There's nothing we can do. We've lost this game. I'm just doing this just to hope if we hit this, then I guess we got a chance. Okay, here we go. This is shuffle. So I guess we just do that. Okay, you know what? Sometimes you do have to Hearthstone pretty hard. So we hope our opponent misses their picking up their 1-drop unless we get our Ravaging Ghoul. If we get Ravaging Ghoul next turn, I'm going to say we have a chance. Because then we have a Sulfur Ass for attack. There's a bit of a break point right now. Oh, that's not great. That's not great. Come on, Ravaging Ghoul. Why couldn't these have 1 health? Yeah, there is not much we can do right now. I wonder, actually. So what's going to be better right now? Taunting or trying to kill something? I think taunting. And then I'm not going to go attack anywhere. I think that this game we've lost. There's no more armor generators except for an Alley Armorsmith. And our opponent's going to have so many cards drawn. And they're going to be able to refill their hand. I mean, we've got another cool taunt in our deck, but I can't imagine this making much of a difference. More random beasts? Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. On to the next. And this shaman so far has not played the quest, has not played much of anything. I was kind of expecting either a whole bunch of murlocs to get thrown at me, which I thought, we have taunts, that'll be okay. Or I was expecting the elementals to start curving the heck out. And neither of those things have happened right now, so maybe this is just a new control shaman, which could be cool. We'll be able to interrupt some of those combos later on with a little dirty rat execute action. But hopefully once we build up a board, this is kind of an interesting, I feel like so far, I haven't had too many games yet. I will... Okay, so... is it better to get rid of the spell power or this? I mean, both of them kind of trade up with... I think the spell power is better, and getting the taunt out is obviously fantastic. I almost want to start running 2 of these. This is so good. And I think I want to... That's okay, so now it's really good that we got rid of that spell power. That could have been a little more devastating than we would have liked. Taunt into discover another taunt is pretty good. I will take the strongest one, because that's one of the things that we've learned we need to do with this deck. Well, no, we need to take the one that's best on curve. I need to be a little bit clear, I think. What are the things... I have tried to be too greedy when I've got this off early game. Thinking, oh, I'll be able to find cards. No, you're not able to find... Okay, this probably is a control variant. So I think we... is that anything? No, that's nothing. We're gonna go... oh, how do we do this? We're gonna lose our big guy. That's alright. That's 5 plus 1 is 6. And we get rid of those totems. So we're gonna get hit with a Hex or a Devolve pretty soon. Which is gonna be okay because... but it's so strange. I don't know. I'm getting very surprised by this. Yeah, okay, that's... What? If you played an Elemental last turn, gain taunt and... Does our opponent not understand? I don't think they do. I'm going to save Primordial Drake. I kind of want to Armorsmith Ravaging Ghoul. I'm not sure our opponent's really all focused on the game right now. I feel like something else is going on. And we can Dirty Rat execute probably later. Or do we just want to slam here? We could slam and... yeah, you know, let's save the Ravaging Ghoul. Let's... we should have drawn first. Oops. Okay, execute is pretty good. So I'm going to attack here because the cute dinosaur dies no matter what. So now our opponent has played an Elemental last turn. And as much as I really want to start trying out this Elemental Shaman, I feel like I want to be testing out this deck first. That's just confusing. Okay, so this is now... oh my goodness, what is going on with this Elemental activation? Should I Dirty Rat something out in the... I mean, our opponents played the Elementals, right? Didn't they play some last turn, though? I'm getting a little worried as to what the heck is going on with our opponent, because they're playing Elementals, but they're not curving out to get the massive benefit from them. We don't have any more draws in our hand. Should we just Dirty Rat? Yeah, let's get a little bit closer. That's pretty good. We'll get a whole bunch of drawing going on. What's the best way to do this now? I just realized this may have been a bit of a mistake. Yeah, actually, I don't like that play. That was a little too aggressive. I mean, it was good to get rid of that. Don't get me wrong. Stone Sentinel's really strong, but... we're just going to go here. I don't know. I don't like that turn okay anymore. I was just feeling like I needed to do something. And this probably sets up hopefully better for Primordial. There we go. There's a card I was finally waiting to see. 3 damage to all enemy minions. That's fine. We have an execute. I mean, I was honestly hoping to pull this one more than the rest. Doesn't matter what you attack with here, bud. Well, I mean, yeah, you go 3-4 to save the health, but it's not going to actually matter. I think we Drake into execute. It's still a taunt. And it's not going to die easily. I mean, Shaman still has excellent removal in Hex, Devolve, all that good stuff. Oh my goodness, Jade. Okay. Why not? Jade Elemental. That missed the curve horribly, I think. By the looks of it, at least. Oh no! Me and my big mouth. My big mouth and I? Is it better to remove this board, or is it better to Sulfuras and now? So we can Ravaging Ghoul, Fiery War Axe. Seven, 9, and then also play the Bloodhoof. Or we can Bloodhoof, get Sulfuras, attack into this, and then Hero Power. I think 45 is probably enough health at this point, with this taunt. Quest is complete. We've been able to hit this quest pretty consistently. We get our sweet new hero power. We attack into the ultra value generator, and then we hope we hit this one. Okay, face is good too. Face is pretty good though. That's funny. That's kind of funny. So we still have removal with execute, and we have, you know, random removal. I wonder if this is actually going to become inconsistent now. Oh, Lightning Storm is sadness. But one of the good things is that we got no taunt. Okay. Oh, hey, Ravaging Ghoul is going to do work. So we can go and kind of empty our hand and almost empty the board. So this is 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Honestly, I think we should do it that way. Simply because it's going to remove our opponent's threats. And now we have a board, so if we need to activate... Oh, what a powerful Ragnaros. This is really interesting, this whole mechanic. Because against control, this is going to be pretty powerful. But it's still not a guaranteed anything, right? Because, I mean, if there's two things on, if all our opponent does is hero power, there's no guarantee. Like, even now, I'm going to trade with whatever totem's out, but there's no guarantee that my hero power is now killing the fire elemental. You know what I mean? So there is kind of that inconsistency with how powerful I think this can be.